Oh my goodness, come to Papa. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. You can go away. Gasping quiver legs. Come back for the rest. Jesus Christ, kill myself on the dock and collar door. So, I'd heard about a unique mission in Pyro that could give you the coordinates to a large wreck site located somewhere in the system. The only problem is, in order to get the coordinates, you'd need to buy into the contract. A 200,000 credit fee, which is basically a big gamble, because you're never going to be the only one who's been offered the contract.
I see missiles.
Oh, yeah, incoming missiles. Could be torps. Which means by the time you arrive, it could either be crawling with competition or picked clean. The only way to be offered this contract is when you're operating around Pyro 5, and you'll find it under the salvage tab. If you're into salvaging, it's a giant gold mine of panels ripe for scraping. If you're a scavenger like me, well, inside these ships are a promise of commodities and drugs. Lots of drugs. Drugs that are worth a lot of money when sold to the right places. So after surviving a variety of unfavorable situations in Pyro over a number of days... F7A, he's closing. Lock in missiles, get ready to do your best, man. This is going to be a tough one. Oh my god! We clapped him with missiles! I'd finally accrued enough credits on the back of honest contract work for the headhunters and the constant threat of contracts randomly failing to warrant gambling for the coordinates of the Xenothreat wreck site to test my fortunes alone in my Corsair. If I could get lucky, I'd be looking to sell the lucrative drugs and contraband wherever I could get the most money, which could mean needing to smuggle them from Pyro to Stanton. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? Ooh, that's a lot of salvage. There's a dude in a vulture over here, it looks like. Or at least it's empty. There's a hornet there. Alright, what's an easy pickings? What's a nice easy one we can grab some weevil eggs out of, possibly? Cuddy. Oh, C2? What do we think? Slam, weevil eggs, distilled spirits. Ooh, baby! We could just make our money back, ladies and gentlemen. I'd arrived at the wreck site, and in a stroke of luck, I appeared to be the only one there. Time was of the essence. If I was going to get the contraband loaded and out safely on my own, I needed to be quick. I did have a few org mates on call, including Bart, but it would be a while before they could jump to my location and assist, so I had to get started on the lucrative sex eggs myself. And yes, I did just say sex eggs. For those who don't know, gasping weevil eggs are the eggs of a small beetle commonly held to be an aphrodisiac. But when allowed to hatch, the weevils themselves will eat through sealants used in space station construction. Transport of the insect or its eggs is banned in the UEE. So it's a good job we're in Pyro, where the UEE doesn't call. And we're definitely not going to try to take these over the intergalactic space border to Stanton later on. Here we go. I'm gonna take these drugs to Stanton. Woohoo! The loading was going well. The Corsair only has a 72 SCU cargo capacity, and these two 32 SCU crates don't sit well on the Corsair's grid, so this would probably do for now. At somewhere between 16 to 20,000 credits per SCU of gasping weevil eggs, I was already looking at the most profit I'd made in 2 weeks of trying to play Star Citizen 4.0. You're on your way? Okay, man, cool. I'm gonna need some help because I got a whole site here and it looks like it's relatively empty. Possibly all to myself. Right, you know what, guys? I'm not gonna be stupid. I'm not gonna be greedy. That's it. I'm gonna go try and sell these. Come back for the rest. Jesus Christ, kill myself on the dock and collar door. Where's this little rat? This was really strange. I can only assume this lone pirate had been watching me load this entire time and had waited for his opportune moment to strike after I'd done all the loading for him. Luckily, he was either a terrible shot or the Corsair's shield protected me just enough to EVA away. Or he may just be the worst pirate we've never heard of. Where was he? Was he in the collar? At this point, I am completely confused as to where he could be. My first thought is that he'd probably be trying to commandeer the ship and fly it away while I was in EVA, hence why I tried to get back inside the ship as quickly as possible. I am confused, guys. Where did this guy come from? I'm not going to fly away until I know that my ship is secure. I checked every room of my Corsair where a rat could potentially be hiding, before returning to the cockpit, locking the door, and nervously taking the helm, which is when I heard something I didn't expect to hear. What? The rat was somehow still on board, and now I was under fire by an unknown ship. I had to make a choice to either deal with the rat or get back to the helm and fly away from the danger. I quickly threw down a scan to see if there are any rocks in front of my flight path and left the ship on cruise mode, flying away from the danger while I tried to deal with the rat. There's a dude still here on the ship. Is he in the airlock? What the f- And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the worst pirate you've never heard of. Somehow he'd managed to lock himself inside my ship's airlock, and the shots that we heard earlier was him trying to break free. What a weird interaction. With my ship laden with potentially over 1 million credits worth of sex eggs and the worst pirate you've never heard of successfully repelled, it was time to make a quick sale. According to the UEX Core, a very good trade tool website that I will link below, Ruin Station is the only place to sell weevil eggs in Pyro. Luckily, this offers a solid price of 19,000 credits per SCU of weevil eggs. What? 1.2 mil? We are finally millionaires. It's about time. Oh no. Don't screw with me now, game. Don't fuck with me. Yay! Transaction complete, ladies and gentlemen! We did it! But there was still plenty of contraband left at the claim site ripe for the taking, and we weren't just about to leave it all behind. By this time, help was beginning to come online in the form of Sid, Piggy, Bart, and Default. Sid would provide the Hercules for transporting larger quantities of the contraband, while the others would provide some manpower and protection to help shift the remaining goods. I also loaded up my Corsair with some of the smaller quantities of weevil eggs and slam to sell in Pyro, while the rest went into the Hercules to be sold in Stanton with 2 destinations in mind, Grimhex and Brio's Breaker's Yard, a no questions asked junkyard on Daymar. The freight elevator here would only take 1 to 8 SCU crates at a time, so we'd need to sell the 32 SCU crates at Grimhex if there was enough demand. By now, competition at the wreck site was beginning to heat up, and we knew we had to get a move on.
I see missiles.
Oh, f yeah, incoming
unknown.
Missiles. Could be torps.
Yeah, I see player Kiwi in a Guardian. Okay, he's coming.
Anything else?
I don't know. Taking him on.
Not torps, you're okay. I thought it might have been torps, I thought I heard it. Let's load this thing up, we still got time. Coming aboard. Finally, it was time to make the jump to Stanton, to smuggle the contraband across systems where profit would surely await us and our hard work would be well rewarded. Alright, looks clear, no ships. Training complete. Activate jump point. Here we go. I'm gonna take these drugs to Stanton. It's also blue! It's also blue! God, this is literally the first time I've been to Stanton since 4.0 came out. Well, since it went live. Plenty in the PTU, but not since it's gone live.
The view is so much cooler from the turret seat.
I bet, man, I bet. Well, that was also the smoothest jump I've ever done. Super smooth, no stutters or anything. God damn. Love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I will never get bored of those jumps. Okay. Onwards with the drug selling. Target is in another system? I don't think so. We should have jumped to the right fucking system. Are we not in Stanton?
No, we're in Pyro.
Huh?
Yeah, we're in Pyro.
What the fuck? We're in Pyro!
You took a wrong right.
Jesus, you should have turned right.
So so we were on our way again to sell the remaining contraband in Stanton, where profits should be higher. This time, the jump worked. First stop, Grimhex. All right, moment of truth. Hello? Is it crashed? Is it crashed? No, okay. No! They don't want it. Shit. I knew it. No demand.
Who's the next seller buyer?
Pyro. Oh, shit. Yeah, the demand at Grimhex is very, very low. I think everybody hits it with the slam, or it just there never is any demand. So unfortunately, we couldn't shift our 32 SCU slam crates here at Grimhex in Stanton because there's simply no demand. You'd need to sit and wait at the terminal for demand to tick up in order to sell it. The goal now was to sell the remaining smaller crates at Brio's Breaker Yard and tally up our total profits for the wreck site claim.
Yeah, we should be good. Front door though.
Okay.
Roger. Cycling door.
If you don't put both ramps down, the front one just flies up.
All right, let's send this down. Great work, gentlemen. Great work. Everybody's done a damn good, fine job today. Okay, damn good, fine job. That is a beautiful stack there of money. Sounds like an earthquake. Earthquake of slam. Ooh, okay. 24 units, 498k. Boom. 4 units, 83k. We'll say what, 600k there? 650. Oh shit. No demand. That's it already? Oh, come on. Did not take that size? What did we put on there? That doesn't make sense. It said 16 SCU. We didn't put any 16s on there, did we? It's impossible.
No, the 8s, but there's 1 8. Everything else is smaller.
Yeah, no, they are. They're coming up as 2 16 SCU crates. I didn't think we had anything bigger than an 8. Oh, yeah, that's right. That is a... Wait, no, that's...
No. The square one.
Oh, you're right. The square one is the 8. Yeah, 16. Ah! Well, they don't take 16s, I guess, which is annoying. I mean, there's no reason they shouldn't, because we could put it on the grid. Yeah, I'll store it. I won't... I'll come get it another time. So, lessons were learned in the interstellar trade of contraband. It seems at the moment there are simply more options to sell higher quantities of slam in Pyro than there are in Stanton. However, for much lower prices, which I guess does make sense. In Stanton, every no questions asked trade post can only take 1 to 8 SCU crate sizes of slam, but they do take larger quantities and sizes of weaver eggs. Whereas in Pyro, all of these stations take slam of all crate sizes. All of this can be verified on the UEX Core website that I talked about earlier, and I'll post a link in the description below. As always, a huge thanks for watching, a huge thank you to my meaty members here and on Fourth Wall, and my subscribers on Twitch. Your generosity is amazing and the reason I can continue to dedicate time to producing this content for you. So thank you very much as always, and I'll see you meatbags in the next one. Goodbye!